Today I have the opportunity to welcome our speaker for our commencement address, Dr. Nattapon Chawla. And I'm just not welcoming him, but his wife and his 3 kids are also joining us today here at EIS. Now let me share with you something that I think is really special about our speaker. Dr. Nattapon is a graduate alumni of Ekamai International School. After he graduated from EIS, he received a bachelor's degree in biology, science biology, from Asia Pacific International University. So he finished his high school education in Adventist education, and he finished his bachelor's degree also in Adventist education in Asia Pacific International University. He then completed his master's degree in public health from Chulalongkorn University, and in 2016 he received his PhD in public health also from Chulalongkorn University. He has received multiple awards, including the H.M. King Bhumibol Adulyadej Scholarship in 2013. He has been a researcher at the Ministry of Public Health, also a researcher at Mahidol University, and currently, as I'm speaking to you today, he teaches as an adjunct lecturer at Asia Pacific International University in the business department, and he is the CEO at Voxy Thailand. So let's give our undivided attention to Dr. Nattapon as he gives us the commencement address.
Sawadee Krap, and good morning everyone. Thank you, Arvind, for kind words and the warm introduction. And very rightly said, graduate class of 2024, I was there 21 years ago. That's a long time, but I'm so glad to be here today, standing here in front of all of you, respected parents, faculty members, students. Your time is now. Looking at your motto today, we met as strangers and leave as family. I recall back in 2003, our motto was seize the day. I'm so glad to see that such inspiring motto you have today. But I do also want to remind you that the incredible dreams that you have today, the power of determination that you have today, we have to be very thankful to our school as well. This school, for me, have not only taught me the academic pillars needed to be successful in life, but the values and virtues that have instilled in us. So class allowed me to share a few stories of my very own experience and journey. One such story is about a young boy who thought he had it all after completing his undergraduate studies. He was just like you, finishing high school, went on to receive scholarship, 4 years in undergrad studies, among the first among his class to get a job. He was there, out there. I am there, I'm here to conquer the world. And reality hits. The first day of your work, you realize that, hey, you're surrounded by people more skilled, more experienced. You become a shadow. The question I have for you is, what are you going to do when that happens? Just know that in life there will be ups, and definitely there will be downs. There will be times when you struggle, and that's part of life, because we're human beings. Failure and setbacks are not the end, but rather stepping stones to success. You will make mistakes, it's inevitable. Question is, what you will do when you make those mistakes. I encourage the class to go out there and make mistakes, but learn from those mistakes. A wise man once told me, learn from your mistakes, but also learn from mistakes of others. That will not only accelerate your growth, but also help you avoid pitfalls that others have encountered. I also want to share a bitter truth to all of you, which I wished I heard it 20 years ago. Life is not beautiful. It's not. It's how you make it beautiful. A lot of us today expect us, we graduate today, we're going to go to university, things will be wow. Things will not be wow, class. But what we make of all that experience is what will make it wow for you and people around you. For anybody who has succeeded, they must have failed. All of us at some point will make mistakes. So once again, go out there, make mistakes, but make sure you learn from them and bounce back stronger than before. As I'm from an academic background as well, so I want to share a few numbers with you. Statistically, does anybody know how often does a person change their career? Oh, interesting, thank you. Actually, it's estimated that in an average lifespan of a person, 5 to 7 times a person changed their career. I don't want to highlight the numbers that how many careers we might change or what might interest us later than what interests us today. But every career change is an opportunity. And I want to highlight 2 things for all the class today. Adaptability and being a lifelong learner. Regardless of how many careers you will change, how many opportunities will come, adaptability and being a lifelong learner will be virtues, ingredients for you to succeed. I grew up in a family. My parents were tailors. Everybody knows what a tailor is. And I want you to imagine being a tailor. What are 2 most important things a tailor needs to succeed in their business? Well, a thread and a scissors. Very simple. 2 things every tailor needs. A thread and a scissors. In a tailor's workshop, you're filled with vibrant fabrics and a sum of sewing machine, but tailor relies on 2 heavily objects material, scissors and threads. Scissors and threads. Scissors being sharp, being precise, cut those fabric effortlessly, make the job done, but then once the job is done, scissors are put aside. You see them around the tables, around the floors. On the other hand, where do you see the thread? The thread remains weaving the fabric, binding pieces together to create something beautiful and lasting. In life class, you will encounter many scissors. You will encounter scissors, people or situations that may seem important for a moment, but are fleeting. You will also encounter threads, the values, the relationship, and the passion that will hold everything together and create the tapestry of your life. With that, let's look at your class motto once again. We met as strangers and leave as family. As you embark on your journey, hold fast the threads that bind you, the threads you have today among you. Cherish the friendship and values you here have at Ekamai International School. They will be your anchor in the time of your need, and these guides will navigate you through the complexity of life. In closing, I urge each and one of you to embrace the future with courage, with optimism. 20 years ago, comparing 20 years ago when I was sitting right there where you are today, and presently, I can assure you one thing, the opportunities you have today are probably tenfold what we had back then. But remember your motto very well. Support one another, celebrate each other's success, and lift each other up in times of need. To the class of 2024, I wish all of you the best in your future endeavors. May your dreams come true, may you reach incredible heights, and may you always find joy and fulfillment in whatever you do. Congratulations once again.